name is Sunita. So today I'm studying in 6th class. So I have brought you an interesting topic of Sonu Sood, a small biography from his life. Sonu Sood was born to Shakti Sagar Sood and Saroja Sood on June 30th, 1973. And so he was born in a Punjabi state in the town of Maghav. He has two sisters. His bigger sister was a scientist. She and Sonu Sood studied in Maghav till the 10th standard. And while doing 10th standard, he did some small helping things with his friends for people. And while in the 10th holidays, he helped his father in his shop. His father was an entrepreneur and mother was a teacher. So Sonu Sood was doing his inter second year. In inter second year, once his friends was talking, how much we do will not get the money or greatness of Bollywood industry members. And they mainly talked about Amitabh, Shah Rukh Khan, Amir Khan. From that onwards, he also wanted to be an actor in Bollywood. He said his opinion to the family members, but his mother strictly warned that after completing engineering, you can do anything. And he completed the engineering, and then with 5,000 rupees he went to Mumbai. In Mumbai, he tried for Bollywood opportunities, but everybody rejected his acting. Then he tried as a model. Then he was met in with a boy. That boy was living in a room in that 7 members will be. And Sonu Sood also took rent in that room. And all are trying in that room for opportunities, but nobody got. For food, some are doing part-time jobs. So he also did part-time job, private job. And with his money, what he's getting salary, he did bus pass and the remaining money to give food to all of them. He saw that everybody was not starving and eating in his room. Nobody is sleeping with hunger. And he helped everybody in that room like that. And he did some ads, some models, he tried roles, and again he came and tried as a Bollywood actor, but everybody rejected. They named a Tamil movie named Kalaskar, and movie was planned, Kalaskar. In that, all character was suited, but they are looking for a terrorist character. Then they saw Sonu Sood in ads, and they brought him and did rehearsal. He was suited. For movie, will you cut your hair? They asked. He said, for cutting my hair, I would be alright. Then they cut their hair and then they did another audition. He was suited for that character, and that movie got a blockbuster hit. And they wrote agreement in the middle of the movie if he can go. In that mindset, they also wrote an agreement that until the movie completes, he cannot go anywhere. That means he cannot go outside the countries like that. And that movie got a blockbuster hit. And he did some Hindi, Tamil and movies. Some movies he did as villain. All movies he did in a villain characters, villains and terrorists, all that. He did 2 Telugu movies till then. And in 2007, Shyam Prasad sir was doing the auditions of Arundhati. Once they saw Sonu Sood in ads, but they rejected. First they thought to keep the Tamil actor Pasupati in that getup, but he was not suited. Then they saw they saw Ashok and selected him, but he also doesn't suit it. Then in Ashok's movie, they saw Sonu Sood. They saw Sonu Sood's dialogue and they loved it, and they brought him and did auditions. And Sonu Sood was suited at that getup. They called Ravi Shankar for dubbing, but dubbing did not suit. Though Shyam Prasad Reddy didn't like his dubbing. So on the 5th time, Shyam Prasad Reddy okayed his dubbing. That is now the voice we are hearing. So for Pasupati getup, Ravi Shankar voice gave life to his character and his getup. And Sonu Sood was very, very popular by this movie. And this movie has to be released in 2007, but released in 2009. and got a blockbuster hit. It was released on Sankranti. And for people, Sonu Sood acting was clear to everybody, and they can say he was a fabulous actor by this movie. And he did many movies like Teen Mar, Dukdu, Sita, Teen, and many more. Teen Mar, Dukudu, Sita, and he did one Pakistani movie, and in one Chinese movie he acted as a a soldier in a Chinese movie. He acted as an Indian soldier Harshavardhan character he did in a Chinese movie, and he did a Pakistani movies, and he did Canada movies and Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, and he got choices in Hindi. How? How he got choices in Hindi? Everybody used to ask how he got choices in Hindi. He tried for Hindi, but he was popular in Tamil. Mostly he was popular in Tamil, but he was mainly popular in Hindi. How? A movie was planned by the memory of Bhagat Singh, but that movie didn't get popular because there are fights in the middle, and there were many fights, and they kept case in the court. So that's why that movie released. Sonu Sood took the character of Bhagat Singh, and he did. But that movie collections didn't got many collections because it didn't came in many theaters because of cases. But Sonu Sood got a very thing, and he got a nice name in Bollywood, and he started doing movies in Hindi. That is why also popular in Bollywood. By Bhagat Singh movie he entered into Bollywood, and he was doing many movies in villain. Still now everybody know him as a villain actor, but last 6 months he was the real hero to everybody from last 6 months, and everybody treated him very, very, very nicely. Why? Because from lockdown started in March. From March, the farmers are walking miles and miles for working, for doing everything. They walked miles and miles. Once watching TV, he saw all this and felt very bad. Once watching in TV, he felt very bad, and he talked to his wife and said, "All are struggling this much. How can I enjoy and see the movies in my TV?" Then he talked to his wife. He went to the places where the farmers are, and he told them, "Be rest." And for their 200 people, he gave food, and he told them to rest there. And he gave his own restaurant as a hostel and gave them. And then on the other side, as told by the morning, he arranged buses and sent all them with all COVID precautions. That means 200 people food. And also he knew some are going another way, some are walking another miles, and he gave his own phone number and toll-free numbers, and suspected to every call, every message. He replied to every call, every message, and tell them to come to a place. They came. He arranged them foods and sent them. And two girls plugging the field along with his farmer was viral in the Facebook, and it got to Sonu Sood too. Sonu Sood promised them to buy 2 bulls, but again changed his word and thought that they didn't need bulls, they need a tractor. And by showroom people, he sent a tractor and told children should study, not do works in the field, and suspected them. And a old woman, was doing fighting with sticks in the road. That also being viral. And Sonu Sood saw that and promised her to keep an institute for ladies and keep her as a trainer there. Why is the main reason for keeping this institute is for ladies' braveness, self-confidence, and for ladies to fight when any danger is there. Ladies are not powerful. Ladies are powerful than men. To show ladies are powerful than men, he is keeping this institute. For that, work is going on now for that institute. So if I say there are many more, he was a real hero. And why can I say? we can surely say that he is a god. He has a nice name. He was in the hearts of the people. How? Means he has an own temple. The people built a temple for him. Temple means not a words. A temple for a man? Do you think? No, it's right. A temple for a man. For Sonu Sood, they built even a temple. So, how's that person? What a person he is. That's the greatness of him. And he is doing many things for, he is giving money payments for some operations, for he is saving many people's life and many more. He was a real hero of 2020, and now in YouTube he is the trending, and he is the trending news. But everybody did helps in lockdown. Some did for publicity, some did some help and left, but he didn't. He continued. He's still continuing. So some are stopping him, some are not encouraging him. I say for all that, for all of them, if you don't encourage a person who is helping, don't encourage, but don't discourage him. If you discourage him, he would be discouraging. But if you help him, if you uh, congratulate, or if you say them nice words, and if you appreciate them, they will do many more. I say them all that. But Sonuji, don't stop. You continue your work and do many nice things. Hope in the futuring days you do many nice things and you will be the real hero in the furthering years. But he is surely the real hero of 2021. And he is not the real villain. He is a real hero in his real life. He proved it. And so I request this video, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell icon. Thank you.